Initially, the thing that's most important is your balance. You want to be balanced. Not too much weight on the back foot, not too much weight on the front foot. You know, to hit the baseball, you have to watch the ball all the way into the bat. Go from A to C. And so I work on them actually following the ball, even if they were to take a pitch, following the ball through the catcher as he's catching the ball into his mitt. Because if you're following it, you have a much better chance of hitting it.
Stewart is awesome, first of all. He likes to help people. That's what he's really good at.
I think coaching is important because it leads people down a path that help them grow as an individual.
Now I keep my head down and hit it to the right field.
And you hit it to right field, and what happens? Good things happen, don't they?
We both started in audit at the same time, even though he had worked here previously.
I got into PwC without an accounting degree.
He was economics and finance and all over the place, yeah.
And was coached and mentored to go back to school. It's very, very similar to my baseball career in some form or fashion.
So when he came on board, we worked together a lot. He would come and he would talk about his interests and some things that he'd like to do. He's exploring going back to school, not really sure if he wants to.
It wasn't really that tough of a conversation just because we had established a relationship. I was indecisive as far as what I wanted to do, and I needed a little motivation to kind of see the big picture of what could possibly happen if I were to get my degree and come back to PwC.
Yet he had a lot of drive and enthusiasm to do that, so ended up kind of making a plan for him to go back to school, get his master's, and then to talk about having him come back to the firm.
When you're pitching, you want to have the ball move in and out, and so you adjust your hands or your fingers differently depending on a curveball or a changeup. Execution's all about just delivering what you've been working on the entire time. In baseball, if I know I've prepared for something, then I know I'm going to be successful because I've been working very hard at that.
I think a few qualities that make a coach successful, ability to gain trust, kind of at the very beginning, find a common point of interest, to get to know somebody, build a relationship.
Well, Melissa's been a good coach to me. Honesty and open conversations is what I've learned from her.
Well, I think he's incredibly patient, and I think dealing with 13-year-olds, you have to be.
When I was growing up, I had a lot of great baseball coaches that spent time coaching me and allowing me to become a good player, and I just kind of feel like it was my civic duty to give back to the kids the way that some of these coaches gave back to me.